Today's Toy Spot, we are having a look at the DC Collectibles Batman the Animated Series, figure number 31, Harvey Bullock. Harvey Bullock, I'm a little surprised. We get it released as a figure right off the bat, but we've already got Commissioner Gordon, so I guess Harvey Bullock makes some sense. He is figure number 31. He is 18 pieces in total, including his display stand in the back there, right there, and comes to us from the folks over at DC Collectibles. Warning, choking hazard though, small parts not for children under 3 years of age. It's recommended for ages 14 and up. Spin around the back of the package and you get nothing. I know always sound like a broken record when I say that, but we get nothing featured on the back. To check out more from the folks over at DC Comics, though, head over to www.dccomics.com. Spot's going to take a break and get this opened up. When we come back, though, we're getting a better look at the Batman the Animated Series, figure number 31, Harvey Bullock. There's more anyway, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, so there's a lot to touch base on here with Harvey Bullock. Let's start first by looking at his display stand that comes with a figure. Once again, a 3/4 front, 3/4 back turnaround of the character design. On the side, you've got Batman the Animated Series, as this is taken from the Animated Series and not the new Batman Adventures. The same waist clip as well, nothing new to report there. If you've seen these already once, you'll see them probably another 100 or so times. It's also adjustable waist clip as well. Again, not really too much to say to the display stand that I haven't already said before. I do like the stands, and for displaying the figures, they work perfectly fine. We'll put that right over there. Now again, Harvey Bullock comes with a fair bit. He comes with some interchangeable hands, some accessories. Let's maybe first look at hands, and then we'll kind of go from there. Now, he does come with a couple of different accessories, so some of the hands are suited for those accessories. He's got a gripping hand, perhaps for his shotgun. He's got hands for holding things such as donuts. Donuts? Yes, he comes with donuts. Another hand for that, and another partially closed hand, or gripping hand, if you will. Currently defaulted to his sockets, he has a pair of closed fists, so it really doesn't do much for us just yet. We'll have to switch those out. But the accessories that come with Bullock are very impressive, and might add, simplistic looking shotgun. It's simplistic, but it fits perfectly with these characters being taken right out of a show like Batman the Animated Series. The coloring is not a very shiny gray, but more a matted gray and a matte brown with some stark indications there with black. Again, very simplistic, but fits perfectly for a character such as this, who's taken from the Animated Series. Bullock also comes with a pair of cuffs, which I also might add have a real chain. The cuffs cannot be opened, however. They are completely sculpted shut. But you could easily just take the hands off of a socket of a character, like a villain, and then put the hands onto the arms, and then put the hands on top of that. So you can still have them using the cuffs. I do like that it's a real chain, though. A nice touch. Okay. And then he comes with a couple of donuts. One donut he's grabbed, I guess he felt that the box of donuts was going to start getting empty enough, and one that he's already started eating. This is probably, I'm going to be displaying him easily with one of these, just not sure. Maybe I'll display him with the partially eaten donut. I think that would be fun. So let's have a look at Harvey Bullock. And boy, oh boy, he is a nice looking figure. Now at the time that you are seeing this review, I have not picked up Commissioner Gordon. Even more so now, want to pick up Commissioner Gordon now that we have Harvey Bullock. He's a very portly, substantial figure. You can probably see as well by me doing this that the jacket is a rubbery plastic. It's a nice touch rather than making this just a solid plastic, like a very dense plastic. His face is one of the better faces from the original animated series. Just looks fantastic, even right down to the little tufts of hair that are sticking out from the underside of his rimmed hat here. Coloring is nice, coloring is simplistic, no unnecessary additional shading. They've kept it very rooted in his traditional colors, and I like that a lot. But the sculpt is quite good on these. It makes me also think, too, that with all the efforts and time that DC Collectibles are putting into their figures, and seeing how well Bullock turned out, I hope to maybe see, I would love to see like I would say like a goon pack. Does that make any sense? Like a goon pack? Like just a series of thugs maybe dressed up in their suits, and maybe get a 3-pack of them. One could be a more portlier fellow like Bullock here, which I guess you could really make use of this existing mold. Simply just maybe turn the jacket brown, the trench coat brown, give him obviously a different face, and give him maybe a skinny and a medium build thug with them. A 3-pack of thugs, I was so be on board for that. A couple of Tommy guns, I should say, and we would be all set. But the coloring, though, is very good on him. A couple of just little folds and little creases on his sleeves. Mild indication there on the trench coat. I mean, they kept it very simplistic, and I do really like that. Let's see. You know what? Scale comparison. Let's grab this guy off the shelf here. Here he is next to Firefly, and you hopefully can kind of see a good comparison of sizing between one to the other. Firefly was bigger of a character anyways, or figure-wise, but as you can see, still is dwarfed by Bullock's sheer size. A lot of plastic goes into these, and a lot of care as well. Now, when it comes to his posability, Bullock's head is on a ball joint, and you'd be surprised with how much posability you can get in that head. You could have the head really low, you could have the head up, you can even pop the head off. As you can see, that ball joint, how that kind of comes together. Shoulders hinge out. Nothing new to report there, but they do rotate all the way around. He does have a bend in the forearm, which also allows for the rotation in the forearm as well. He has a rotation in the wrist, which also allows the wrist to hinge back and forth. A little more hindered, not necessarily hindered, but the sleeve kind of covers over a little bit of the area where the wrist would normally be able to bend. Then you've got a waist swivel. Looks like it could be just a swivel as opposed to any sort of ball joint. Legs do go forward and back, despite the fact that they are as small as they are. And he still allots for a little bit of a split on the legs. Even though the jacket, it's rubbery, it doesn't seem to impede it too much. Providing that you could get Bullock to actually do this, you could split his legs a fair bit, actually. He finally has a hinge on both knees, and though he doesn't, again, have much in the legs, in the feet, the same way as his arms don't have a lot in the hand portion, you can move his feet, or his shoes, but you can't move them around all that much. Very, very impressed with Bullock. I don't know if I would say he's a sell for everybody. Maybe a casual pickup person, collector, may not grab a Bullock in favor of a Joker, a Two-Face, more of the predominant characters and more interesting characters, I suppose, from the Batman universe. But I think Bullock fills in the characters quite nicely, and when I eventually get Gordon, I'm going to have Bullock on display with him. Don't overlook the fact that this guy is not necessarily a villain or, the likes of a Robin or a Batman. I would say still pick this guy up, as he is quite a phenomenal piece. Today's Toy Spot, we're looking at the Batman. This was the Batman Animated Series, and this was figure 31, Harvey Bullock. Stay tuned, guys. Spot's going to have more Toy Spots heading your way. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.